started. And it starts with the fact that our fan support was tremendous. With everything that was happening on I-85 today, God rest the people that were involved in that, with how that was going to change travel for so many people to use their tickets, for so many people to be here from surrounding areas, the state, Atlanta, not to mention Athens, and certainly, all right, last but not least, those students, good Lord. I mean, they just continue to come and be a part of this. And Dave Neal told me, I was meeting with him before the game, the play-by-play man for the network. He said when he got here today, he saw 200 to 300 people in line. He said, I've never seen that at Georgia. I said, you should have seen it for Kentucky. Like that's what has to happen. I mean, if we're gonna build this program the way we need to build it, we've got to continue to get that support because we were definitely going to be dealing with a confidence crisis, right? And our guys worked through this. They really did. They worked through it. We had a great practice yesterday, and they figured out a way today to get better. They figured out a way today that the way to stay on the floor is you're going to hit people when the shot goes up, all right? In the case of Mike Peake, you're going to get on the floor for a loose ball. You're going to defend, and we're going to move the ball. And the key to the game, I think, for us, the key to the game, we didn't turn the ball over as much in the second half because some of the turnovers in the first half, were just crucially bad. And we knew they were going to be a hard team to play against with the way they packed the lane, the way they attacked off their man to go get a charge. And Buzz does a great job. He does a great job, and we had to work through that. But as I said the other night, when Reed Nico took momentum from us in the Missouri game, Mike Peake at the end of the half gained momentum by getting on the floor for the loose ball, having the presence of mind to call a timeout. Because I was going to call timeout on a miss or a make if they scored, and for Severe to go down there and get that bucket. That may seem very, very minor, all right, but that's momentum. That's a momentum-changing play. And you've got to get more momentum-changing plays in the game than the other team does. Just like you got to get more 50-50 balls than the other team does. And I don't know how that turned out, but I know we were playing one of the hardest-nosed, toughest teams in the league, and our guys responded to it, and it was a great win. And in the case of Anthony, I'm proud of the way that he played. I'm proud of the 15 boards, big time. I'm really proud of the fact that he had 14 deflections and with his defensive activity today. We had 47, which is the first time we've been back there in a while, which has got a huge, huge barometer on how we win. So that's my 2 cents, and I appreciate you waiting. Go ahead.
Coach, I was just going to ask you about Edwards' 15 rebounds.
Yeah.
Was this the most complete game you've seen put together since you've had it?
Thus far. But as I said to him near the end of the game, it's all got to turn up now that we're in February. Everything's got to turn up. And that's what the team has got to learn, right? I mean, if you're not going to be physical, and if you're not going to hit people when the shot goes up, it's hard to play. It's hard to play anywhere, but it's certainly hard to play in this league. And there's got to be a defensive mindset. And as I told the team, competition to get on the court just got raised today. And that means that our practices, we're not taking steps back when it comes to how we're going to practice. So we're going to take steps back with the length of practice, but we're not going to take steps back with how hard we have to compete to get ready for these games. And we do not have a great practice team right now. We just don't. We don't have the maturity level, we don't have the leadership level, and we don't have the understanding level of what that is. And we've got to continue to grow that day in and day out. Well, today was a good example of what happens. When you practice well and you put things forth the right way, you've got a chance to go out there and compete. Go ahead, Mark, I can hear you. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got it. I guess with 13 minutes in the second half, a little bit of deja vu compared to the Missouri game, up by 20. This one you're up by 12. Did y'all talk at all about, hey, this is a similar situation, or? No. And what did y'all do, I guess, to kind of keep it going and make it happen this time?
Just kept playing, right? Just kept playing, and that, like, I'm aware of that, but that didn't cross my mind to bring that up. We talk about making winning plays, and then near the end we talk about finishing the win, right? Finish the win, right? Like, the win is right there for us. We got to finish the win, not finish to win, finish the win, right? Like, that means make sure we're not taking quick shots. Make sure we're not trying to do something that's not there, all right? Making sure that we're not giving up easy baskets because we're celebrating, right? Finish the win. But that's really at the end of the game. But no, I didn't think about that. Why would I put negative thoughts in their mind, right? My job is, there's a lot of cheerleader in it, man. I mean, when you got this many young guys, there's a lot of cheerleader in this. You got to keep them upbeat. But again, today, they did a really good job with that. I mean, I lose patience when I don't see guys have a belief. They had belief today, which was good.
Tom, Anthony was saying severe is kind of the key to it all,
Mhm.
being kind of a difference maker when he's healthy, I guess. So what did you see from him in that role?
No question. I thought that was such a momentum-changing play right at the end of the half to get that layup. After Mike Peake's loose ball, we call that timeout. We run the set. I mean, he goes to the rim, right? And no question. I mean, he was rolling, right? He's also had the week off because he didn't do anything Tuesday, Wednesday, and he just kind of went through things on Thursday. And then yesterday he was live, so we felt really good about that. And I thought he did an excellent job. And it means a lot to him, as you know. That's where he signed. So that's his home. I mean, you can see the football stadium from where they live in College Station. I mean, you see the top of their stadium. It's crazy. So I'm sure it means a lot to him.
Any more questions?
All right, go ahead. Did you have one? Go ahead.
You have a mic.
My math might be wrong, but
We use the mic.
there was, I think 8 stops in a row late in the first
Yeah,
half.
we count those. Yeah.
Yeah,
Big thing for us is 3 stops in a row. We did a good job with that today.
and just, I guess, defensive consistency, you talked a lot about.
We
on
need
Friday.
it. It's number one key in the winning recipe, right? And getting back on defense, handling your defense, and finishing it with a defensive board. And the other thing that we did a better job because, you know, Buzz's team right now, Buzz is a great coach. I mean, he's given his team every opportunity to win. They've won 3 league road games, right? I mean, Buzz can play a lot of different ways, and he's playing a very controlled pace of basketball right now. And we can't do that, right? That's not our team. We got to continue to look to create the tempo. And if the running game wasn't going to be there, it's going to be a lot different story. And but the defensive ability is a big part of why we were able to get our running game going.
2 more questions? You're good.
Anything else? Okay, thank you.
Coach, I think you had.
Oh, what?
Coach, I want you to comment on the play of Ty Fagan this season.
He's got to continue to get better. I thought he did some good things here and there. He's like a lot of our guys. They've just got to. They've got to carve out how consistent they're going to be. And but he's doing a good job, and it's competitive. I mean, it's very competitive right now. And certainly we're playing 3 guards. And but as long as he continues to improve and get better, you know, it'll be fine. I thought he did some good things today.
We have one more question.
Coach, when you look at the rebound, did you sense any difference in the way your team attacked the glass in the second half between offensive rebound and out?
Yeah, I mean, after they just went. Yeah, I mean, it's not like we don't work on rebounding every day, right? And we had some guys that didn't hit. That's why they didn't get back in the game. I mean, and when I mean hit, like you may not get the ball, but you have to block out. This team was coming off 23 offensive rebounds, and it's how you win the game. And going forward, I'm not gonna be able to coach with patience on the rebounding part of it. I'm not gonna be able to coach with patience on the lack of hitting when that shot goes up. I'm not gonna be able to coach with patience on the lack of on the offensive rebound. Those things have got to be there for us to have a chance. And we don't shoot it well enough yet. How many threes did we make? Bad 8. You know, we don't shoot it well enough yet. There's not one thing that we do so well that we can say we don't have to get offensive rebounds. And that's just how it's got to be.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.